repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChuelaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChuelaFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You're listening to
Northern Lights Public Radio
on 102.7
KCHW. Tooele.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Tooele, Loon Lake, Clayton.
Good morning. It's your KCHW Morning Show. It is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, and we are here with my lovely co-hosts, with a plural, Miss Sharon Ludwig and Paula Randall. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. It's dramatic outside this morning.
It's dramatic.
Yes.
Okay,
Because it's foggy and the clouds are coming down off the mountain.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
And then,
is that you?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
She's good to go.
We're adjusting sound over here. So funny.
It was very dramatic.
I kind of just like drudged to the truck and drove here and came inside. I didn't really look up.
Oh no, I walked a couple of blocks and because my car went into the shop. That's another story. But anyway, and the mountain has snow up there on the top of it, and just the clouds on it, and it's just so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
How can you not look up? I'm kind of shocked. My mouth dropped when you said you don't look up. It's my favorite thing coming into town every morning. I leave my beautiful street with all the beautiful trees, and I turn right, and then I turn left on Main, and there's the mountain. And I just kind of look at the mountain. So be careful if you're walking on Main when I'm driving to the radio station.
she might run over you on the sidewalk. Yeah.
Is that a pretty bird?
Crunch.
I love it.
No, I pay attention, but
okay.
Yeah, I do. I love that view.
Yeah, see, I didn't look up. I was paying attention to the road, Paula.
Yeah. Rub it in.
But you know, Paula, men can only do one thing.
Exactly.
That's
Women
true.
can multitask.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. It helps
True, but wow.
Yeah.
It helps that my eyes are kind of crooked, so maybe one eye's already looking up and the other one is forward.
No. So see, the example is a woman. I mean, there's a tree over there, and a man is going to the tree, and he goes clump, 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 tree, clump, 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 tree. He's just focused on the tree.
Right.
Now, a woman is focused on the tree, but she goes, tree, flowers,
Right.
clump, clump, tree, clouds.
See,
Tree. So she gets there, but she sees all the side stuff.
well, then there's my usual where I say tree. Oh, grasshopper. Oh, look, a squirrel. Oh, look, something shiny. And then before you know it, I'm like, what was I doing here again?
I was like,
Oh, there's a tree around here somewhere. Where did that tree go? I have no idea where the tree is. That's me.
oh, I love these scintillating morning conversations.
Right? Although I did, man, last night I had one of those nights, where you get into bed and you close your eyes and the alarm goes off. You ever have that? Where like it feels like you don't sleep at all.
All.
Yeah, where you just like you blink and then.
Well, if you go to bed before 4:30 in the morning, you wouldn't have that problem.
I went to bed at 1 a.m. I went to bed
okay.
early.
Boy, that's early for you.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. You know how you have those friends that when you're up late, you can't text because they're in bed by like some reasonable hour?
Like
I have no
8
problem
o'clock.
with Chuck and Laura. I'm like, hey, it's 3 a.m. Yeah, I'll text them. Hey, how you doing?
I did that. I had to send off a slew of texts last night at like 9:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm texting so late. And here I am. And I'm not even thinking about going to bed for a while. But yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
No responses.
It's good to have. It's good to have those friends. Well, you obviously didn't text me because I would have been like, hey, what's up?
Right?
Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of the clouds and stuff, do you want to take us into the weather and mountain condition report brought to you by 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort?
I do. It's my favorite thing. Actually, it's my favorite job of the morning. So good morning again, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. We only have 3 more days of February.
That's just
That's
unbelievable.
wild to me.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
And you know what? I've been listening to old radio shows, and we say that every morning.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny because it really does feel like time in Chewelah just goes by faster.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in Airway Heights, I actually had time, I'm like, hey, I'm not going to do anything today. There's nothing to do. And in Chewelah, I do not ever say that. Ever. Ever
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
But
Remember when you were a kid and Christmas was a week away and that was an eternity?
right, in taller, it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, oh, it's never going to be here. The thing, or when you're waiting for a family member to visit and they're going to arrive like at 2, and boy, at 11, the clock stops moving forward.
Well, and then they don't get there till 2:15, and it's been
Oh,
a whole eternity.
An eternity.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. All right, back to weather. So, again, today is Wednesday, February 25th, and our high today is going to be 45 degrees. Cloudy skies earlier, then partially cloudy this afternoon. This evening, we have a low of 33 degrees, partially cloudy this evening, and then becoming cloudy after midnight. I did get a bit of a wind alert on my phone, but it looks here like the winds are going to be nice and mild, between 5 and 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Thursday the 26th, we have a high of 46 and a low of 35. Partially cloudy skies. Friday the 27th, we have a high of 49, a low of 31 with partially cloudy skies. Saturday the 28th, the last day of February, a high of 50. Yep, we've gotten into the 50s. A low of 30, partially cloudy skies. Sunday the 1st, look like it's going to be a glorious sunny day with a high of 52, a low of 30. Monday the 2nd, we have a high of 53, a low of 33 with mostly sunny skies. Tuesday the 3rd, we have a high of 53, a low of 37 with mostly cloudy skies. And then Wednesday the 4th, a week from today, a high of 51, a low of 35, cloudy skies with a 20% chance of rain. It looks like that rain is going to be, probably more in the afternoon versus the evenings. The percentage goes down as we get into the evening. But these are warm weather, the 40s and 50s. We do not.
It's almost mowing your lawn weather.
It's almost mowing your lawn weather, and it looks like that trend is going to continue. We will have some lows that near freezing in a week after next Wednesday, but it looks like we are solidly into the 50s. So this is like April weather.
Oh, yeah. I saw it looks like it actually cooled down a little bit from where it was yesterday. There were a couple of days yesterday that were high 50s, 56, 57 degrees.
Oh,
and
my
it looks like
gosh.
that's calmed down just a little bit. So.
That's terrible. That's
Yeah.
too hot.
It is, especially
too
this. It's a little early in the year for that, I think.
Really
Yeah,
early in the
because
year.
it can really dry out everything, and you know.
I had to do a search. I went out in my backyard a couple days ago, and I swore I heard frogs croaking.
Really?
Probably.
And I looked it up, and sure enough, yeah, it's actually not uncommon at all for the frogs to be out this time of the year, especially
We
with
have
especially
a
with a little
couple
bit
that-
warmer weather.
Yeah, we have a couple that live in the hot tub. You open the lid, and there they are. You know, and I keep saying to them, how come you haven't, like cooked?
Right, I know. And what did they say, Sharon?
Well, but they go, roar, roar.
And the chlorine doesn't bother the
I
frogs?
was gonna
Well, they just are on the side, you know.
Oh,
you
yeah.
take the lid off, and they're on the side, so that must be nice and warm all winter.
Just enjoying the hot steam.
Yeah.
Are you
Wow.
going to find frog spawn? I just wanted to say frog spawn.
I
You're in the
don't
hot
know.
tub.
They're
with
these
little
they're
tadpoles.
these little tiny frogs, you know.
Oh,
What do
Your
you call it?
KCHW Morning Show brought to you by Frog Spawn.
right. Doesn't it just feel good to say? That's a fun word to say.
Yeah, we used to, when we first moved to our house, we had them in the basement once in a while. They're just little, do they call them
Yes.
tree
Yeah.
frogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that freaked me out. I went down into the basement last year, and there was a frog, and I'm like, what? Because I did not expect it, right? So spiders, I'm expecting. Frogs, mm-mm.
Yeah, but they're not big. They don't do anything,
Well,
except
hop,
yeah, and they scare you.
Yeah.
Because it's just this little movement, and it goes, ah!
Exactly.
So last spring, we don't go up to the tower during winter unless it's an emergency.
Right.
Last spring, I went to go do my spring cleaning up. Of course, our tower is, we have a shack at the base of the tower on the top of Wrights Mountain. And I opened up the door of the shack, hadn't been opened in months, and there were over a dozen dried frogs all over the floor.
Oh my
my.
gosh.
At the top of the mountain.
What kind of strange rituals were you doing
And
up
I'm
there,
like,
Chuck?
what I have no idea how they got in there. I have no idea why they went in there. The shack is
Wow.
elevated off the ground by about a foot. I have no idea how they got in there.
Well,
It's
that's
sealed
why they're called tree frogs, because they can climb up things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they got stuck in there. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, and there were a bunch of them. And
Yeah.
I have no idea how or
Wow.
why
Well,
they
you
were
didn't
in there.
have enough bugs in there to keep them all fed.
Yeah, how dare
Apparently
you
not,
not have
yeah.
any
Yeah.
bugs in your
I felt terrible. It was, but I saved them all and gave them to my kids. So there's that. And the conversation just died.
Okay,
Look,
well,
kids, look what I brought you.
I have a
and
kid-
that brings
I have,
us to something.
I have a kid that likes art likes to make
Yeah.
art out of things like that.
Maybe it
so
brings us. Is it time for breakfast?
it is time for our weather or for our mountain condition report. All right, so today, speaking of a little bit of snow up the mountains, nothing measurable up there, but we do have 27 inches of snow at the base of the mountain, 52 up at the summit. Nothing new in the last 24 hours, but there was about 5 inches of snow over the weekend. Then we have 28 degrees currently at the base, 27 all the way up at the top with good visibility, a little bit of light winds, just a little breezy, with no precipitation and a mix of clouds and sun. It actually seems like a pretty nice day to be up there. Nice and sunny and not too cold, good visibility. Surface conditions are listed as skier packed and 20 trails have been groomed. 65 trails total are open. And of course, for more information about events happening at 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort, like the ski joring this weekend, or events, more conditions, the weather conditions. Sorry, I just totally lost myself there. Yeah, events or weather conditions, you can visit ski49n.com. I got lost in the ski joring competition. I started reading while I was talking. So
We're going to talk a little bit about that.
we are going to talk
Yeah.
a little bit about that. We're going to talk all about it later when we get into the calendar.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one. But they do say they say here are the notes. Again, they did get that 5 inches of snow over the weekend. And they reported over 2.5 feet of new snow last week.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, things are looking pretty good up there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I'm looking at the summit cam, the Sunrise Basin cam, actually, and it's just gorgeous. The trees are laden with snow. You can see puffy white clouds, and then there's blue sky. I mean, just how dramatic.
Yeah.
So you'll go up to the top of the mountain and be in the sun, and then as you ski down,
Yeah.
you're going to go down into the clouds.
Every time I hear the word laden, it makes me think of the swallow
Ah.
and how far they can carry a coconut.
Okay.
For all those Monty Python fans out there.
Well, I'm not a skier, but I see that the poles are orange at the bottom. So that must be how they measure as they're going up, how they see how how deep the snow
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know.
We have the webcams up. That's what we're looking at, Chuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be. Now I have to go. Didn't Sarah say that we got to do? She was going to let us go to the peak, and we were going to go to the lodge.
At some point, yes.
Sarah,
It's really, I think it's a matter of whenever we can. We just say, hey, we're going to go up there.
Chuck, you need to call her.
I do.
Oh
I
my
do.
gosh!
It's
Put
gonna be a lot of fun.
it on that 2 foot long to-do list you
Right?
have.
Put it on the tree you were looking for earlier.
Right?
Oh yeah, but then those squirrels and those frogs
And then don't forget the grasshopper.
and the grasshoppers. Yeah.
If you attach it to the squirrel's tail, I might have better luck finding it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. All right, so let's get to your second favorite part of the show.
I know, but don't we do birthdays first?
We do.
There, see? Haha.
Okay. Well, isn't this your second favorite part of the show?
I like giving the school people, the breakfast people, a hard time.
All right, so today on our Through the Valley Lions Club calendar, I'm looking all the way to the 25th. We have Tammy Baxter with a birthday today.
Oh,
Oh, how fun.
Tammy. Oh,
Happy birthday,
fun.
Tammy.
Happy birthday, Tammy. Oh, that's fun.
Hey,
Okay.
Tammy, we've got a song for you.
Ready?
Ready?
Happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay.
Yay!
All right.
Jazz
Yeah.
hands, Sharon. Gotta
Oh,
do-
yay.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands are the most important part.
You know,
I know, right?
whoever has changed the site for the school lunches, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can read them. The other ones were so cute and pretty, but always on Wednesday, the center of the graphic was right over, and we couldn't always read
Couldn't
what
read
the
it.
kids were having.
I
So
know, but it's
thank you,
harder.
thank you.
It's harder to give them a hard time with this beautiful, fancy, modern menu.
Yeah.
I have to work at it.
Oh,
There-
okay.
All right, shout out to Bus 13. Bus 13. We need like a Bus 13 like audio clip. We need to do something about Bus 13,
We should.
Honk.
right? Shout
Yeah.
out to Bus 13. Okay,
That's
you
a great
guys
idea.
for breakfast today, you will have a variety of bagels. You can also have a variety of cold cereal or a yogurt parfait. Apple juice is available, as is fresh fruit variety. Milk options are always available, and don't forget your mozzarella string cheese.
Ooh.
I know. Okay. All right. And for lunch today, it's Wednesday. Ooh, it's chicken Alfredo with a twist.
What would
With a-
the
with a
twist
twist.
be?
I know.
Ooh.
What would that be? You get a dinner roll with your chicken Alfredo, and it looks like you get ranch dressing with your chicken Alfredo, and then the raw veggie bar. So I'm not sure the raw veggie bar is a salad bar like we thought, because look at, they have a salad cup with their raw
Oh,
veggie
yeah.
bar. So
I think it's probably
Where's
some
the twist?
tomatoes, some celery, and some carrots.
we're gonna have to ask them,
And
because
once in a
raw
while,
veggie
broccoli.
bar. Ooh, broccoli. Would they be that cruel?
I don't know.
Would they be that cruel?
I wouldn't.
They
what-
can have
what's wrong with
carrots.
raw
pick it-
broccoli?
You could pick and
You got
what
ranch.
and then they'd have ranch. Yeah,
See,
little cups of
See, I'm-
ranch. I'm just making this up, but that's what I'm thinking.
I would.
I think it's actually a bar. Now I'm beginning to think it's like a processed veggie like bar, like a packed, like a bar.
Like a candy bar, but only it's a vegetable
Here
bar.
we go.
Oh,
What is that?
That's the bus.
It's the bus.
Oh, shout out to
Bus
Bus 13. Oh, that's a
There we
good
go.
sound. Okay. You can also have canned fruit, or you can have fresh fruit. I personally would recommend the fresh fruit.
Yep.
And again, milk is available in many different options. So enjoy your meal today, everybody.
You know, I have a couple kids that were sensitive to milk. I'd call it allergic, and you had to have a note to be able to get them out of milk and to have juice instead.
Right? The
I don't
forced
really.
milk.
I don't know if it's still that way, but
Well, that
Yeah.
seems odd.
yeah.
No, they want you to have your calcium.
Yeah, but we have milk is lots of my kids have allergies to milk or
Right.
sensitivity.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's total allergy, but
Well, before we go to the calendar and the wonderful events, I just have to say we had Light in the Darkness on Saturday.
I know,
And it was-
I missed it.
Oh, it was
Oh, it was
so
gorgeous.
I saw your
pretty.
pictures and I'm going, and Saturday I'm doing my stuff and I'm thinking and I'm going, I don't have anything to do tonight. And then I saw the pictures on Facebook and I'm going, oh, how could I have forgotten that? I've been every year.
Right? And it just was beautiful.
Yeah.
Gretchen Jones was playing the harp.
Oh, yeah.
And then Matthew Tippich came, and he was so funny. He's like, well, I was following a harp, so I thought I'd be more avant-garde. So he was doing like slide guitar, Bach, or something. It was really fun.
Oh, he did. He was great.
He
And-
was having so much fun. He was awesome.
And of course, he played all the way through the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
He was the last one out of the building,
Yep.
and play as we cleaned up. He was there like
was
the
there playing.
Titanic. He was going down on the ship.
Yep.
I love it.
That's a
Love that
horrible
kid.
analogy, but he did. He played us through. He played us through the cleanup. It was really neat,
well,
actually.
don't you know why?
Because
that-
he's awesome.
Yeah, and he didn't have to help clean up.
Oh,
Right?
oh, that's
I'll just keep
true.
playing.
Oh, I didn't even think of
Had to
that.
clean up his own things. So, but no, how
he
fun!
He did offer to help, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh no, you're doing
you're
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
yeah. I had a friend who her kids are the same age as mine. So they're, this was 50 years ago, maybe. No, it wasn't either. 30 years ago. But when she'd put on that rock and roll music, her kids knew we were cleaning the house.
Right.
Yep.
Because it was getting them all jazzed up to clean.
Getting him moving.
Yeah.
Apparently, in my wife's house, that was when Neil Diamond came on. It was time to run.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible association for Neil Diamond.
Right?
Yeah.
In my house, it was Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, how
Oh.
funny.
Yeah, that was my mom's favorite. But you can never hear it because my mom cleaning was like 3 hours of vacuuming and then done.
There you go.
She would the vacuum ran for a couple hours a day, every day. Nothing else ever got touched or cleaned.
But the vacuum.
But that vacuum was running
Those
all day, every
floors
day.
were clean.
Right?
Well, and I have to bring up the calendar and the light in the darkness because the calendar has an old poster of light in the darkness on it.
Really?
And Laura and I have changed this poster, and we had 3 people come to light in the darkness at the wrong time because of this poster.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. And actually, the night of light in the darkness, Laura changed it again.
Wow.
And it's just holding on. It will not
just
go away.
reverted back to.
It's like cached permanently. So
Yeah.
I can't wait until we delete these 2 posters because it's the old Winterfest poster as well. So it's just so funny.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
And she's like, oh my gosh, I have changed this. And I'm like, I know. And then she did it again. And look, it's still the old poster. 2 to
So
6.
did she push the save button?
However,
Maybe that's what it is.
however,
But
it was.
I apologize for the 3 people who came early. We started at 4, not at 2.
Well, you know what? They still had a great event.
Oh my gosh, it was a fabulous event.
It was beautiful. And Paula,
Yeah.
as the event coordinator, the lead.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You did a wonderful job.
Oh,
Round of applause for you.
I don't know if I can get used to this extra sound.
it's like we're modern and everything.
Ah,
It's fun. All right.
Yeah, it was a great event. Thank you, Paula. That was
all
beautiful.
right.
Thank you, Chuck.
So we did the birthdays, we did the breakfast, we did the lunch. Are we
No.
missing anything?
Now we got to get to the calendar.
Event.
Oh,
Yes.
the calendar.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
What's going down? What's happening?
Well, you know how the last couple of weeks we talked about how it was so busy in the fall and then we kind of slowed down. Well, now we're starting into full run again.
Yep.
Yeah. Today,
when did we slow down?
we slowed down a little bit in
I
January,
was
just a
gonna
little
say,
bit.
Speak for yourself, Sharon.
I had a Sunday off a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, today, February 25th, Wednesday, we do start the morning with pickleball. And that's from 8:30 to 11 at the old middle school gym. 18 and over because of their insurance requirement. When they get back up to the golf course, then you can bring your younger children. And
Yeah.
yeah. Now, has bingo continued at Fired Up, or is that I have questions on that because with the new management,
I think bingo because they do it in house. I think bingo is still going on.
Oh,
but the rest of the
okay.
stuff they're on hold while they do the switch over and get everything figured out and let the dust settle.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then tomorrow is Thursday, and we have permaculture solutions for gardening resiliency. Learn pesticide-free permaculture techniques for healthy soil, water conservation, and pollinator support. Guided by Mary Bishop's 30-plus years of experience. So, and it's at the Chewelah Public Library at 4:30 tomorrow.
Very
And then if you
cool.
miss that and you want to go to the one at Lakeside, or if you want to go to both, it's Friday, the 27th at 2 p.m. And if you miss those and want to go to Colville, it's next Thursday, March 5th at 4:30.
You know, it's funny. I've been looking into just that very thing. I've talked many times the last couple of years. Haven't done anything to my yard. Barely even touched it. And I was looking into doing some more permaculture, some things that are not, some things where I can have my nice little yard, but then sort of blend it into the stuff I don't have to
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah,
Keep a little bit of it so lessen the amount of maintenance I have to do.
yeah.
While making it beautiful and natural and a habitat for all of the butterflies and the bees and stuff.
I think
Well-
what we're going to do this year is we're going to throw native wild flower seed in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I did that a couple years, and
Yeah.
it's so pretty, and some of them
Right.
come back again and again.
Right? And I
Yeah.
think, especially, I don't know if we're going to have a lot of water this year because we're warming
Oh,
up so soon
yeah.
and we didn't have our snowpack. So by planting drought-resistant wildflowers, it's better than a green lawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. The only thing is that time-wise,
Mm-hmm.
mowing a lawn is so much quicker. You just zip, zip, and 45 minutes of the lawn's all mowed. Where if you have flower beds, unless you have mulch and you do other things, you're out there for 2 hours kneeling in that flower bed having such a good time.
No, but no flower bed. You just literally toss the seeds in your yard.
I know, but
And
then
let it do what it does.
Yeah.
yeah, then you have tall grasses amongst it too.
Well, I don't know. We're going to test it. We're going to
And
do a
you're
beta
going to
test.
report on it, and we'll
I'll
have
let you know.
and we'll have pictures. Okay. Then also on Thursday is Senior Bunko on the second and fourth Thursdays. And tomorrow is the fourth Thursday. And that's from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Senior Hall. What else is on Thursday, Chuck? You always have things.
Let's see. So Thursday, did you get the food bank?
No, I did not.
All right. So the Chewila Food Bank is open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. every Thursday. And then, other than that, the only thing I have is Craigmire Karaoke at the Oasis.
Good. Then Friday, we start the day with the Chamber of Commerce meeting out at the Mysticwa Casino. And then when you're through there, you can stop by and play pickleball at the middle school gym. And then you could go back to the Mysticwa Hotel for the community art show from noon to 5.
I don't think I think that's the drop-off. Because I was told, I got a lovely call over the weekend.
Okay.
And I was told I could drop off my art for the community art show on Thursday at noon. They're assembling it at noon.
Okay.
Right, but the 27th is Friday.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So 27th, and so there. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
you're
so
open
I was
27th and
saying,
28th. You're right.
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
We got to figure it out, folks.
Oh my gosh! Right. Hey, I haven't had a sip of my coffee. The wonderful coffee that Chuck makes. It's right here. I'm gonna have my first sip. My brain might start working.
Aha. And
Well-
then that's all I have for Friday, unless you have anything else.
I do believe that's all I have as well here.
Okay, but Saturday, oh my goodness, we're
Saturday's a day.
slammed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can start the day going to the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary drive-through vaccination clinic from 9:30 to 1. You need to be in line by 1 o'clock, and you will be seen.
In line by not 1 o'clock.
Yes, it says here, if in line by 1 p.m., you will be seen.
Oh, okay. But they
Yeah,
open
but-
at 9:30.
They
but-
open at 9:30.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
as long as you're there, they won't take anybody. I mean, you can't get in line after 1 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
could, if
right.
you're in line by then, they will see you. And it says February 28th is weather permitting it, and I think the weather's permitting.
I think
so. It's supposed to be
yeah,
nice.
yeah. And the prices are so reasonable for cats and dogs. Just make sure your cat's in a carrier and your dog is on a leash. Don't let him out of the car. You just drive through.
Yep.
Yeah, and they take care of you. Then the community art show out at Mysticwa, again, put on by the Chewila Arts Guild from noon to 5. The last Saturday of each month, the Friends of the Chewila Library book sale from 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the UCC Church. There's a Creative Community Summit and annual members meeting from 2 to 4 at the Aaron Huff Memorial Building. Do you two want to tell us more about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Well, I'm super excited. This is our annual
Yeah.
meeting. So all of the members of the Creative District, or the people who want to become more involved with the Creative District, this is the meeting you want to go to. We'll be holding elections. We'll be telling you what our goals are for the year. We'll be talking about the building.
Exactly. Yeah. The Chewila Creative District just took control of the Aaron Huff Memorial Cultural Center. There's going to be some discussion about what to call the programming there. It'll always, of course, stay the Aaron Huff Memorial Cultural Center, but we will have sort of a secondary, shorter name that we're gonna sort of adopt as the program name.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that way we can say meet at the whatever and just make it really quick.
Right.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about all the stuff we got going on this year. Changes coming up, and just it's an exciting year. They're full of changes for the Creative
Full of
District.
changes for the Creative District. Super excited about acquiring management of the building, that we can offer classes and we can have more offerings in the building. We're super excited about what that means. We have some things that we're going to be, there's some mural projects that we're helping out with and managing. There's, the signs. Oh, we have a lot going on.
So at this annual members meeting, do they get to do input too, or have you got
Oh,
it
it's all
all?
input.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Because you're talking about our goals. Do they get to help?
Yeah,
I mean, the
of
members
course. Yeah,
get to help.
yeah. We'd love to hear what the
Yeah.
members want and sort of shape some of our programming around that.
Yeah.
And then the most important question. Now, this is from 2 to 4. Are there going to be snacks?
Always.
Oh yes, there will be snacks.
Okay.
Look who you're talking to. Look who you're talking to.
There will be snacks.
There
oh,
will be
yes.
snacks.
You can't do anything in Chihuahua without snacks.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
got-
I actually have noticed that. That is true. I love that.
If you're going to make people come and sit for 2.5 hours, you got to
Right?
feed them, right?
Yeah.
So
No, it's cool. So we just want to make sure sometimes people are like, what is the creative district doing? So this is an opportunity for you to find out. And then, yes, absolutely. People get to vote on what they'd like to see happening. They get to have their
Nice.
input on where
Nice.
they'd like us to put our focus.
And then, of course, you're going to ask them to help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
they-
you know,
if
it's Chewy
they come with
volunteers.
a great idea, what can you do to help? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the main goals is, that building was purchased by Melanie Huff to be a community center, a cultural
Yeah.
center, and give with time constraints and raising a child and being a professional being a professional dancer.
What were
that
you
came out
saying?
wrong. Being a
Oh, she
professional
is
dancer.
so going to be calling
Wow,
you.
I did not say that. I just because it's a very exotic career.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Wow, I wasn't even thinking about that.
She's a beautiful dancer.
She really is.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
is out there dancing, doing performances, doing choreography. It was hard to maintain it. So that's where we're coming in and really helping make use of that building.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Thank
and
you,
we've got
Melanie.
2 more things going on that day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Up at-
take my foot out of my mouth.
Yep, we're
at-
going to go up the mountain now.
Yep, up at Melody Riders Saddle Club presents Skijor Chihuahua. It says where horsepower meets snow power and powder, not power, powder. And it's March 28th, February 28th and March 1st. And it's up at the ski hill. There's going to be races and just all kinds of fun. When they had it down here, it was so fun to watch. But they can't have it down in Chihuahua because we just don't have enough snow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I went up last year and watched it, and it was man, you can feel through the ground the power of those horses as they're
Oh, yeah.
killing skiers. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So exciting.
And their flyer does not have a time on it.
Oh.
It says scan for further details, but I don't see a time here at all.
It says here on the calendar 11 a.m. to 1:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know because it's not on the flyer.
Right? And I'm going to go up to the website too. Hello.
And is that both Saturday and Sunday times?
I believe so.
Okay.
Well, let's see here. Let's check out the other calendar here. You know what? I have to go to March 1st.
I know, right?
I
course you
gotta
do.
switch months on the calendar. That's always fun.
Yeah, yeah,
This month has just flown by. Like
yeah. Well, that's because it's a short month too.
we're talking about events that
Here it
happened
is.
last weekend that I'm used to saying and looking further ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here we go. I found it.
Okay,
So
and
it
learn
looks like
more.
February 28th to March 1st. It's the 3rd annual Skijoring, blah, blah, blah. Skijoring will begin at 11 a.m. and run until the last rider is finished.
So if you want to see the show, you'd be up there by 11:15, so you have time to park your car and wherever they let you park.
Right?
Yeah, because they're going to have those races. Yeah,
Oh, how fun. You know, that I want to go up there.
yeah. And then also on Saturday, Bradley's is having a Bradley's Taekwondo having their national demo team fundraiser at Fired Up. And that's a prime rib dinner.
I saw that.
Yeah. And they're doing it in Chihuahua on February 28th, which is Saturday, from 4 to 8. And in Colville, March 6th, from 4 to 8
Nice.
at the Fired Up. So, and it says that it's a prime rib dinner, and $5 off that prime rib dinner goes to the team. And they are earning money to send how many kids, Paula?
10. There are 10,
10.
kids well, there's 12 total. There's 10 in the demo team, and I think there's 3 students that need to test for their black belt qualification, and they can only do that at nationals.
Yeah.
So these guys are working hard. They were raising money for the break-a-board. They were raising money during the reindeer games. anything they can do. So if you'd like to support a kid or sponsor a kid to go to nationals, just contact Sam over at Bradley's. She'd be happy to take your money to help these kids go to nationals. It would be amazing to get everybody there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Now, I see on the mountainside that we also have music in the Boomtown Bar at the same time.
Yeah, for the skijoring.
For the skijoring.
Music starts from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah. Nice. So if it is cold or if it's a little slow, you can go in and listen to the music. I don't know if the music pours out to the outside or not. I don't know how.
It doesn't really.
Not really?
The bar is kind of tucked in there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was like, maybe they'll have cameras set up so you can be in the bar and you can be watching a screen with a skijoring. That would be cool.
Yeah,
you'd
it would
be warm and you'd still be able to see the events going on.
So if you plan it right, you could do things all day long on Saturday.
All day long.
All day long. And Sunday, of course, we have winter pickleball from 2 to 4. We don't know about the blues jam yet. And then the community art show continues out at the Mysticwa Hotel but it closes at 3. It's from 12 to 3. And I'm sure we'll talk more about that with our guests.
We do have our special guest coming in from the Arts Guild.
Yay!
Yeah. And our Melody Riders Saddle
Gail in
Club
here?
will continue on with their ski join on Sunday.
Outstanding.
Then Monday, of course, we go to some regular things like pickleball, double or single deck pinnacle at 5 p.m. at the Senior Center. That's every Monday. And the Brick Builders Club, 3:30 at the library. That's every Monday. So looking ahead, we're not going to tell you many details. I'm just going to tell you what's happening looking ahead. Okay. A week from Friday, March 6th, is Weather Makeup Day. We used to call it Snow Makeup Day, but so the kids will have the day off.
I prefer Revlon.
What?
Sorry, I prefer Revlon, for my makeup.
Oh, okay. Well, so the kids will have the day off because they haven't missed any school, as far as I know, for weather. Then the March 28th.
How often does that happen?
Wait, we have more going on because we have the first Thursday Art Walk is going to be on Thursday, March 5th.
Oh, okay.
Right, so we can't forget about the Art Walk. So that'll be amazing. You'll get an opportunity to see more of the winter. You'll be able to see the Winterfest art and also the first Thursday Art. So that's always fun.
Yes.
We also have on Friday the 6th, Little Women, actually up in the Woodland Theater, is going to be starting. So the opening night for Little Women, it's the musical version. We had Jessica City did Little Women as a teen
conservatory.
Thank you, conservatory 2 years ago, and now the Woodland Theater is doing the musical Little Women. So they're so different. It's really, really cool. I'm loving the music, and they start on Friday the 6th. So tickets are available online if you want to go up and see that up at the Woodland Theater in Kettle Falls.
Okay, and then I'm just going out. If I miss anything, you let me know.
Okay.
March 28th, Murder Mystery at Rusty Putter.
Yes.
We will have more details as that comes up.
Dun, dun, dun.
May 9th and May 16th, Chihuila's Got Talent auditions. We also will tell you more about that as it comes up, although you need to get online and register for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
March, no, that must be May. Is it March or May 21st? Mysticwa is having a wedding. Oh, so I have that wrong. A wedding bridal show. That is March.
Yep, it is March. March 21st.
Gotta go. Oh, up there. Okay. And then May 30th, of course, is Chihuila's Got Talent. November 14th, it's a long time away. The community college in Colville is having a Comic-Con. And sometimes you need to have
go back. Auditions for Shakespeare are coming up.
Oh, okay.
Right? You can't miss your Shakespeare auditions. Hold on, I'm trying to navigate our website.
Audition for Shakespeare.
All right. So auditions for Shakespeare for As You Like It are coming up. They will be on April 27th, 29th, and May 1st. So you don't have to have anything ready. Just show up. We'll probably have everybody outside. That's what I did last year. Out on the green where the play will actually be going on. This year, Shakespeare is going to be super exciting. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have music performing both before and after the event to support the vending.
Nice.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And, there might be some surprises along the way.
She's given us way too much information.
Just saying.
She gets so excited about this stuff. Oh, okay. And that's all I have. I just wanted some teasing things of what was coming up.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
Yeah.
I have to give, speaking of creative district stuff earlier, last night the Chula Creative District had their tenant meeting with the tenants of the building to sort of go over some of the changes.
Yes.
And Joe and Nina from over there from Nina's hosted for us and
How
provided
awesome is
ice cream for all of us and the tenants. And
Okay,
it was a lot of fun. And thank you
So
guys for
tell
that.
us where that is. You're saying Joe and Nina.
At the general store.
Nina's, is it Nina's? I need to know the name of the full name. I just call it Nina's because it's owned by Nina and Joe.
I know, but the building, it says general store. So
Yeah,
it's a general store.
the Chula General Store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
they were
believe
our
that's-
guests, but some people might not have listened.
And I believe that's Nina's. Is it Nina's Street Food?
Nina's Thai street food.
Nina's Thai Street Food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
thank
she's
you.
keeping the same name as during the
Yeah.
Yeah.
farmer's market. She
Yeah.
said.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
And,
when you just said that name, it's like people are maybe not remember. So did you
Well,
have anything
thank you
fun
guys so
thing
much for
come
that.
out of that last night?
No, we just kind of went over some changes, and everybody was excited about the new ideas, and
Okay.
going to be some of the boring stuff. We're going to be putting some storage in there, and some ways for tenants to lock up their stuff and get it sort of out of view
Out of the
and
way, yeah.
and safely tucked away as more people use that building. So, yeah.
Right, we had
Nice.
we moved the risers that had been in there forever, and boy, the stompers were super excited. They're like, "Oh my gosh, we have so much more space!" So, little things. It's a little things that you go in there and you're able to do, and people are noticing the changes.
So what are you going to do with the risers? Put them in temporarily when you need them, or
They're in storage right now.
They're in the storage unit right now, and we're going to figure out what to do with them.
I have an idea.
What's that?
I'm just saying. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, talk to us later.
Yeah.
So bad.
Change is so fun.
It
We've changed a lot of things in Chihuahua, and then there's the people that say, "Been there, done that. We can't do
Never.
that. Never. We can't do that." But then we get new people in town like Chuck and Laura and Paula that come in and bring and Catherine who bring new
Right.
ideas, and it's just so fun.
Right?
Yeah. And those of us who've been there, done that, have to sit back and say, okay, this is somebody different doing it, and maybe it'll work.
Right.
And then it
And
does.
It does.
A
Yeah.
different, a different
exactly.
time, different way, different
Yeah,
techniques, different
exactly.
methods. And
Yeah.
change is the only constant.
Exactly. Change is
Yeah.
the only constant. Well, I'm excited to have our guests.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
so we need to have our break. Is
Yeah.
it too early for that?
No,
No,
it is not too
8:08.
early. Let's go ahead. We're going to take our break. We're going to thank our sponsors, listen to some news, and we'll be right back with our guests from the Chihuahua Arts Guild to talk all about this community art show that I'm very excited to hear more about.
Yes.
So thank you so much. You're listening to KCHW 102.7. We'll be right back with Chihuahua Arts Guild. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chihuahua. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
It's 8:09.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chihuahua, Colville, Kettle Falls.
The Public News Service Stowe newscast, February the 25th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. At his State of the Union address, President Donald Trump hailed his record on immigration and sounded optimistic notes on the economy, two issues that powered his return to the White House. Trump told the Congress the state of our union is strong. Trump added, our country is winning again. Next, he introduced the U.S. men's hockey team, who had just won gold at the Olympics. Meantime, the People's State of the Union, hosted by Midas Touch, MoveOn.org, and other community organizing groups, started an hour before the Trump address. Speakers included members of Congress, Jeffrey Epstein abuse survivors, families impacted by immigration enforcement, fired public health workers, and Americans struggling with rising costs. And a man fatally stabbed 4 people in Washington State Tuesday as sheriff's deputies were on their way to hand him a domestic violence protection order. We head next to New Hampshire, where activists are celebrating the federal government's decision not to pursue an ICE detention facility in the state.
Governor Kelly Ayotte made the announcement after what she says were productive discussions with the Department of Homeland Security, which had plans to convert an industrial warehouse in Merrimack into a regional processing center with up to 600 beds. Grace Kandecki with the New Hampshire Center for Justice and Equity says she's proud of the local residents who pushed back.
When we say we don't want these facilities, we don't want concentration camps in our backyards, we absolutely mean it, and we will make sure that they do not continue to operate.
Documents show the warehouse was part of DHS's $38 billion master plan to grow detention capacity to more than 92,000 people nationwide. It is the only New England location listed in ICE's expanded detention model. I'm Catherine Carley.
And a new report urges policymakers to boost economic security for kids and families through investments in healthcare, education, housing, and financial support. The Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Policy Lab report reveals economic hardships peaks during pregnancy and infancy.
Nearly half of U.S. kids experience poverty before kindergarten, and 3 and 5 grow up in families struggling to make ends meet. Rebecca Rosenquist with Policy Lab says the goal is to help lawmakers understand how early investments in families can change a child's life trajectory.
We looked across 10 policy domains and looked at what the research evidence can tell us about the impact of those policy areas on is specifically in pregnancy and early childhood.
The partnership is led by Maternity Care Coalition in collaboration with CHOP Policy Lab, Pennsylvania Partnerships for Children, and Children First. Rosenquist says it's a strong group that brings different strengths and areas of expertise. Danielle Smith reporting.
This is Public News Service. Virginia workers and businesses are preparing for increases in the minimum wage to $15 an hour by the year 2028. Legislation to increase the Commonwealth's current $12.77 an hour minimum wage passed the state Senate and House of Delegates on largely party line votes.
Democratic Governor Abigail Spanberger says she will sign the legislation into law. The increases will be at the start of each year, with the rate going to $13.75 in 2027 and to $15 in 2028. Ashley Kenneth with the Commonwealth Institute says working people are struggling with an affordability crisis.
We are in an affordability crisis. We're consistently hearing from folks that they are having trouble making ends meet, putting food on the table, helping to care for their families and just pay for the necessities of life. And we need to attack this affordability crisis from all angles. Raising wages is one way to do that.
Opponents of raising the minimum wage argue that an increase in wages will strain small businesses and raise the cost of goods and services. I'm Simone Perez.
Next, a lawsuit has been filed in North Carolina challenging a ban on gender-affirming care for incarcerated people. The ban is part of House Bill 805, which was passed by lawmakers in 2025, despite a veto from Governor Josh Stein.
The law includes other provisions that target transgender people. The lawsuit was filed by the ACLU of North Carolina and Emancipate NC. Jacqueline Maffatore, senior staff attorney with the ACLU of North Carolina, says the state is responsible for people in custody.
Prisons have a constitutional obligation to provide everybody that they choose to punish by incarceration with all medically necessary health care, and failing to do so is a violation of the Eighth Amendment's prohibition against cruel and unusual punishment.
The groups have also filed a class action claim and are currently representing 5 plaintiffs. Supporters of the provision in HB 805 say it's necessary for defending women in the state. I'm Eric Tegedoff reporting.
Finally, upcoming changes to Medicaid eligibility will impact Kentucky's refugee and asylee populations, even those with green cards.
More than 60% of recently arrived refugees with health insurance have Medicaid healthcare coverage, according to federal data. They've been invited to make a life in the U.S., and it's important to help them succeed, says Melissa Colston, Partnership Coordinator with Kentucky Refugee Ministries in Lexington.
Many of them have been through a lot of trauma, have injuries and disabilities from what they've been through. They have some complex needs sometimes, and we want them to be able to participate in our society to the best of their abilities.
President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act removes refugees and asylees from the definition of qualified immigrants, beginning on October 1st of this year. This is Nadia Ramlagan for Kentucky News Connection.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:16.
Your KCHW Morning Show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products, including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheweLaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheweLaFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Did you hear horses?
They're dancing.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
We forgot something in the first half
There's
of the
the
show.
round of applause.
All right now. Come on, boy.
I say we, like we all collectively forgot.
Yeah. And we even talked about those melody writers' horses, and I didn't remind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Sharon has her horse hitched out front, and we are back again with the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. It is still Wednesday, February 25th, and we are still here with my lovely co-host, Miss Sharon Ludwig, Miss Paula Randall, and our very special guest today. We have Suzanne Greep and Gail Churape. Am I saying your last name right?
Yeah, Churape.
Churape, sorry.
It's a CH, not an SH.
Churape.
Churape.
Okay. Do you have to roll the R's? Is it forgivable if people don't roll the R's?
A little bit, because it's just a single R. Churape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show. So you guys are here representing the Chewelah Arts Guild. I did say your name, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
So I'm Suzanne Greep, and I'm currently the vice president of the Chewelah Arts Guild, and we're here together to represent and promote this the Community Arts Show. That is coming up. We have set up tomorrow, and it runs through Friday and Saturday, noon to 5, and then on Sunday, noon to 3.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And Gail, go ahead and introduce yourself.
And I'm Gail Churape, and I am the current president of the Chewelah Arts Guild. And we are very excited about the new location out at Mystique Hotel in the ballroom. And we're excited about this new venue.
And so, what's the difference in size in what you've had? You've done at the Center for the Arts and you've done at the Chihuahua Civic Center. Is it a lot larger or similar, or what is the comparison?
I'm guessing that it's about twice the size of the space we had at the PACA Center.
So are they giving you both rooms?
We're just doing the one room, but when you think about the
half a
floor
ballroom.
space of what we had to display in at the Center of the Arts and the space, floor space that we'll have to display on there, without the stage and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
That's
curious,
nice.
are you guys getting twice the amount of art this year?
Who knows?
We never know.
Yeah?
We never know.
Yeah.
So speaking of the art that you know or don't know you're getting, how do people submit? Is it too late to submit?
No.
What's the plan there?
The plan there is that tomorrow, Thursday, is setup day, and people can bring their art to the casino hotel during setup, sign some paperwork, and they can go from there, and we can set it up. Usually, they can show up around noon. And we're there until however long it takes us, but hopefully people stop bringing in work at about 5:30 or so. They can stop off after work, just because it takes us a long time. We're there all day as volunteers setting up, and we're pretty shredded by the end of it.
Oh, I can imagine.
I'm sure.
But yes, it's easy.
You take all kinds of art. I'm seeing ceramics. I'm seeing these wonderful. This is last year, so I guess these images that I'm seeing?
Yeah, they were amazing. Those were like mandalas.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Is it wood on the back of those or ceramic? Or
It's
what?
wood.
And beautiful.
Yeah, and there is quite a variety, and variety in terms of proficiency. I mean, we have beginning artists, we have student artists. There are at least 4 school districts,
I love that.
student work
Nice.
participating.
Yeah. Nice.
And then there are, we have several professionals who bring work. And this year we have a new focus. In years past, I mean, we've been doing this a long time, but we used to have a featured artist. This time, the featured part of the display is our town. So it's a variety of artists representing in their artwork Chihuahua. So
Nice.
that'll be
like
interesting.
that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, are you allowed to name some of the featured artists then? The Our Town or Margot Setti and
everybody has their names on their work. And even though the Arts Guild doesn't handle sales, there are always pieces that are sold from the show. We just provide a space for the artists to put their cards so that their contact information is available, and then people who are interested in purchasing a piece can just contact them directly.
Oh, very cool.
And hopefully the artists will be, probably not the whole time,
Not
for the
the
whole
whole
3
time.
days. That would be.
If you want to see the artist, closing day on Sunday is
they're
the
all
time
just waiting.
because they all come and pick up their own art, which really makes it easier. Teardown is much faster than setup because all the artists come and gather their own things.
Yeah.
So how much can an artist bring? It looks like, this looks like Amber or Wendy's work. How do you say encaustic?
Encaustic
Encaustic
work,
wax
yeah.
art. She does those beautiful paintings. So how much can an artist bring? Like, how many pieces do you want?
Currently 4, right?
Yeah, I think 3 to 4 is suggested. I mean, because we are limited in space.
Right.
And with the new space, the space is bigger, but our we can't hang on the walls at that space. So it's all on the grid walls that we borrow from the Creative District. And some display boards that we have purchased ourselves. So we are limited in space that way. And like Suzanne says, we never know how much work we're getting. Schools have stepped up and have brought in more. We bring things from Summit Valley School, Guess Elementary, the high school.
We did get 4 new panels.
I was
of
just
grid
gonna
walls.
say.
And
we got a little more.
Oh, that is very
yes.
exciting. That's very and
We're
Springdale.
stoked.
Springdale also
Yes.
brings stuff.
Yeah,
And
Mary
the
Walker District.
The exciting part about that is for the kids, they take field trips. On Friday, If you go in Friday afternoon when it opens, there will be students coming in to preview. They start coming in the morning, and we have them shuttling in all day on Friday to see their art hung amongst professional art, and it's a wonderful.
Them feel so good.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
And they see their art displayed in the beautiful brand new casino with all the other artists.
Yeah.
For some kids, for many of those kids, it's the only kind of gallery show that they're going to get to see in this area. So, very exciting.
I didn't know that was going to happen. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, we've done that.
We've done that for quite some time now. Nice. They used to walk over from guests, so
they didn't
this year it'll be different. They get bussed.
Yeah, I always brought my Valley art students to it because it was such a wonderful experience for them to see their art.
Oh yeah. So I hear you say 3 to 4 pieces max. Is there a minimum? Like if you just want to bring one piece?
One piece is just fine.
Okay,
perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We also have writing samples
nice.
on display. Yeah, there is a table. Usually we'll see in this new space how we do it, but we have a writer's table, and it's on display are pieces from a variety of local writers. And then there is a portion, too, where there's some blank half sheets of paper. And it's been interesting to see. We've just done it the past 3 years, maybe. Some of the students actually sit down and write something, and you put it in a basket. We have some prompts there.
Cool.
It's kind of interesting.
Very cool.
So we try and cover everything.
What happens to the writing at the end of the show?
Some people leave it. It's just in that basket or box, we save it. But I say on the slip of paper where, they're welcome to write, that they can take it with them, too, if they want.
Can I have them if nobody picks them up?
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking what a beautiful art piece it would be.
Yeah.
Something like what Jamie does, is to have them all as kind of a collage.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
That would be fun. Ooh. The juices are flowing.
Oh, yes. Paula's getting ideas.
Watch out now.
I know. Exactly. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
So what kind of variety are you looking for? I mean, I'm looking at the pictures here, and I see paintings.
And
I see some ceramic.
Yes.
What other kind of varieties?
We also have, sculptural pieces. We have wood carving, a lot of glass work. We have a lot of the kids do sculptural work.
Metal work.
Metal work, recycled art.
Very cool.
So the kids, they learn more than just, do they do pencil drawings and things like that too?
Yes, but right now the pencil drawing contest is starting. So there are some that are on display in the show, but there are also some that teachers have set aside, for the pencil drawing contest.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I do want to get into that a little bit later, but I want to talk more about the community arts show, but I definitely want to hear more about that pencil drawing contest because that sounds awesome.
It's a great collaboration with the library.
That is, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how many years now is it that this community art show has happened?
I was trying to figure that out yesterday. I know it's over 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been one of the first events that the Arts Guild took on.
And
it's a free event.
Yeah.
Yes,
free
absolutely.
To
it's a free,
and it's free to attend.
Yeah.
And you have making it free. I mean, obviously there are costs involved. Do you guys have any sponsors you want to thank while you're here? Anybody that helped make this happen?
We don't have any direct sponsors, but we do have donation jars at the event and a couple silent auction pieces at the event.
So we try to help, cover some of the costs that way.
I guess our sponsor this year is Mystique Hotel.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're very
Thank you
grateful
very much,
to
Mystique.
Yes, for being so willing right off the bat.
Yeah.
And the Creative District for loaning us the use of the grids. That's a huge piece.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah. Yep.
And I can say we have recently used all of the hooks, so they're all conveniently located in one spot. On Saturday, we were setting up, and unfortunately the box that they were in had broken, and so all of our hooks were all over the bottom of the bin, and we're in there like ripping through, where are the hooks?
Oh, man.
So now they're all again back in a little box.
I had to drive back into town. Paula's like, I told her before we left, the bag broke. They're all on the bottom. I got to go. And she messaged me, "Where's all the hooks?" I said, "Paula, they're in the bottom of the bin."
Keep digging.
Where's the
Oh
bin?
my gosh, right? And so your artists are there and they're trying to set up and you're trying to appear calm and collected and supportive. Oh, you need more hooks? Okay, absolutely. Let me find some for you. And I'm
Where are the
texting
hooks?
Chuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Those moments happen.
Oh my goodness. It was a beautiful event and I'm so excited that we have everything ready for you that you can get this set up on Thursday and have it for the weekend. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So then I'd like to ask about your volunteers for this. Do you have a lot that come out and help you, or do you need more? How does that go?
How can people help? Yeah.
At this point, our chairperson, Leslie Christensen, says that she has ample volunteers.
Oh,
that's wonderful.
But I know she's been pulling them together for a few weeks now, from wherever she can find them. Some people are repeat people, they enjoy doing it. And so, she said her list and her time slots are filled. So
it's one of the
remarkable.
wonderful things that the Arts Guild has is an incredible volunteer force that come out for these kinds of events with trucks to load things and carry things and haul things in and do the setup and arranging. It is quite a volunteer force for making it look beautiful. The physical moving things around, getting trucks, collecting things from different places and getting it to the event site. And then a whole nother crew come in who have the eye for how to hang it. And then a whole nother crew come in to volunteer throughout the weekend to man the space and be there to welcome people.
Well, it does really help, too, with Leslie as your volunteer person, because nobody's going to say no to Leslie.
I don't think anyone has, but I'd like to ask her.
Even if you didn't want to do it, you're not going to say no to Leslie.
No, you're making me feel I did just say no to Leslie. It was terrible. I was on the phone going, I'm so sorry, for like 15 minutes, and she was wonderful and gracious. She's hard to say no to.
She really is.
Oh my gosh, it's very, very hard.
We talk about volunteers a lot here, and everybody in Chewelah should volunteer somewhere. Find what you love and volunteer.
Yes.
And there are so many artists that this is wonderful. You know?
Yeah, that's what we recognized however many years ago when we started, was spring of 1999, was, wow, we have a lot of artists in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to, showcase that. We need to promote that and support it. So.
All the way back in the 20th century.
It was. All the way back
in the Wayback Machine.
Yes.
Which seems like just yesterday.
I
right?
know.
When you get to
Right.
my age.
Yeah.
Well, you have the wonderful community art show. What's happening after that? What's going on after that the Arts Guild is doing?
Well, we are just now beginning the pencil drawing contest. So students are working on that, with their teachers, and
I believe that's due first week in April. Those drawings are due, and they talk to their schools about that. There's also schoolers can also be involved in that.
And where will those be displayed?
At the library.
Very cool.
Fun.
There's such a wonderful display. They stay up for a month there at the library, and the librarians help us hang and keep track of everything there. And they said they've got a new hanging system for the library this year.
In their new space,
So the pencil drawings, that is specifically for kids?
Yes.
Kids groups? Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
School age.
And that deadline again?
I believe it's April 2nd, I'm going to say. I think it's that first week in April.
Area schools and art teachers know?
Yes. Yep. Information has been sent out to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
they're working on it.
if they have questions, it is on our website. There's a flyer
Yeah.
there on our website that has the dates and the contact. Cindy is our contact person with that.
Do they have to be enrolled in a program, or can they be homeschoolers that submit independently?
Yes, they can.
They can. The way it works for the schools is each school is allotted X number submissions per age group. So I know this because I was an art teacher. And you collect all the kids' work, and then you do a pre-judging in the school. I always got a few teachers to help pre-judge. to...
My teachers were judgmental, too.
No, we have a different set of criteria.
That's what you meant.
The artwork, and without seeing the students' names, and getting whatever that number is, per school. And then it's just been more recently that homeschoolers have wanted to submit, and so we do allow their submissions as well.
At first, it was an idea of a man who was a veteran and lived in the area, but he wanted it to be anonymous. He came into, at the time, Tom Bristol was our president, and went to his office and said he wanted this pencil drawing contest to happen. And he wanted it to be only, public school children participating. But it has changed over time, and he's passed away now, but we continue it. And I do see on the screen here that Paula's got that the deadline is April 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the website, our website is ChewellaArtsGuild.org. And so all the particulars are there on the website. And Cindy Sergio is the chair of this
Very cool.
project.
I keep thinking, I should have my kids submit something, but my kids are adults now. Wow.
That they can show in the art show.
Yeah. So with both the art show and the pencil drawing, are these judged?
The pencil drawings are judged, and there are awards awarded to them.
Okay.
Chamber bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're a monetary chamber bucks
they get
award.
chamber bucks for that, and it is a judged show.
Nice.
The community art show is not judged.
Right.
Okay.
So I know we've asked a bunch of questions about the community art show. I see you have your full page full of notes. Is there anything that we didn't hit on that you want to talk about the community art show?
Oh,
or about anything.
About anything else you have going on.
We could just repeat the hours, I guess, so that people who want to go or invite, bring a friend, bring your family. It's Friday and Saturday, 12 noon to 5, and then on Sunday it's noon to 3.
And that is this weekend.
That is this weekend.
Just in,
yes.
Like
set up
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is setup day, so we know this. It's our marathon day.
I love this. I'm looking at one of the pencil drawings, the images
they're
you
beautiful.
have up this blue ribbon. I swear I played this piano. Right? It's this beautiful graphite pencil drawing of a piano with, one of the keys doesn't come all the way up, and you can see the ivory has been, has flaked off of some of the keys. And anybody who's had an old piano, that has seen some weather, we've all played this piano.
Yep.
This is such a beautiful, relatable piece here.
Is it kind of like the one we have on the stage in there that when you hit a key, it goes,
Ooh, we should do that. Oh, we should give it to the Arts Guild so you guys can paint it like it's an art piece.
I would, I've been trying to do something like that for a long time, but technically it doesn't belong to us, so we can't. I haven't been able to do any. I wanted to do a.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it, Chuck.
I wanted to do a piano smash fundraiser where we took it out in the alley and people smash it, and then take the pieces and make art pieces out of the smashed pieces, and then auction those pieces off.
Recycled Art Fest.
But for one, it's like one, and it's like there are places where it's over an inch of solid oak, which if you hit that with a sledgehammer or a baseball bat,
hurt.
Yeah, that's not going to be pleasant.
Not the piano.
And I also discovered a thing that other people have discovered in the past doing similar fundraisers. Everything in the back of a piano is under an immense amount of tension.
Oh, boing!
And it could actually get very dangerous if you do that without releasing all that tension first or removing all those pieces out of the back first.
Interesting.
Cutting the wires.
Right, it depends. Yeah, the piano. We've had, oh my gosh. So, you know how people collect pianos? I grew up thinking that people had pianos like people had refrigerators. It did not occur to me as a young adult that everybody did not have a piano in their home. It was so surreal when I was like, I met my first husband, and I was like, well, and where was your piano? And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, where was your piano? So it was interesting. But Daniel and I have had lots of pianos, and we actually removed that iron harp.
Yeah.
That's in the back of the piano.
The soundboard.
Yeah. So removed that, and we had a wonderful old piano, wonderful historic date with a sign, but it could not be tuned because it had all been stripped. And so that, if we wanted to invest thousands, more than what the piano was valued, we could probably get the keys to work for a little while. So we took everything out and saved all the ivory and donated it to an art place in Tucson where we lived, because I mean it's ivory. You know, you can't do anything with that. And we embedded our keyboard into that piano.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
and
nice.
so it was an electronic keyboard in the body of an upright.
That's cool.
Isn't that fun? And so, so we took out the pedals on the bottom and put the electronic pedal that was down there. And so, it was fun. But, oh, my gosh, getting that harp, that metal.
Those are heavy.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was like, is this really a good idea? Is this?
Oh, yeah.
I do have one. I do have one more event that's coming up. Well, there's a couple exciting things that I won't talk about yet. But one more thing that's coming up for first Thursday in April, the Recycled Art Fest is happening. And as part of that, Marcy Bravo will be doing another window installation in the Taekwondo window, which is quite large.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be working with area students to help create some of the recycled flora and fauna to go into that.
Oh, very cool.
Her theme will be local plants and bees and the biodiversity and
are there materials
of the area.
that you guys are collecting for that then?
We are collecting materials for that. We're also trying to work with the library to maybe do a create space there for a day for that. We'll be working with Summit Valley kids to create some things, and I'll be working with Valley kids to create some things.
What do you want us to save? What do you want us to save to donate?
You know,
should we be saving like our milk jugs or our toilet paper rolls?
all of the above. Anything that looks like it might be interesting. I just spray painted a bunch of bubble wrap yesterday.
Oh, fun.
And and I got a bunch of plastic bottles, and so this is the time to use it up.
Oh yeah.
And so that'll be real fun. And the kids again will be helping create the pieces to go in it, and then Marcy will be creating a lovely space there.
Installation.
Well, I'm so excited. Daniel has a whole bag of water jugs that he can donate.
Okay.
That has been, he keeps saying, honey, I'm going to take them to the recycling center. And they're still in a bag outside our front door. So, perfect. I didn't know he's actually saving it for the Arts Guild. Way to go, babe. Way to be a community support person.
And did you say you have another one? Something else?
That I'll talk about at a later date.
Okay.
But we always have our Arts in Schools program ongoing. And that is happening still.
I was going to ask about that with the recent tax on the art. Is that affecting the art in schools at all? Or
it is affecting art. The artists involved in a variety of different ways. Some artists are a business. They sell their work regularly. They do performances regularly. So they already have a business. For other artists involved in our program, we are not businesses and aren't interested in becoming businesses. And so those people are now volunteering their time to do arts in schools because we believe in the program deeply. But it's a challenge, and write to your congressman about it.
Yes. And to our state senators. I mean, we did reach out to Shelley Short. She wasn't aware that this is actually bothering people who, just as we were saying earlier, when we were having our little conversation about crocheting and how much do you sell things that you make. Well, most people are craftspeople and artists, you can call it a hobby, but it seems more than that. But they're not trying to make a living at it. They're just trying to keep their habit going, by buying materials. So to then slap on this tax onto people like that come into our program that just want to teach in a classroom kids a certain skill, students can learn. It's kind of onerous to think that that's who you're going to tax.
Well, and the tax amount isn't as bad as the reporting.
Yes, exactly. It's
because
if it were just the taxes, whatever. But we have to do all the paperwork.
The paperwork.
And
yes.
Do
meeting
quarterly
the deadline and
reportings
doing it correctly, and what a bother. And so, Gail and I have chosen as, local artist instructors in the arts program to just simply volunteer our time. But one of the points of arts in schools is to pay our local artists for their expertise and time.
Right.
And when we heard that this was happening, it's disappointing.
So for people that don't know what you're talking about, what is this tax? I know we've talked about it a lot, but let people know what this tax is, so people can.
I can't remember the name of what it is.
518, 5814, something like that.
Yeah,
and it's a tax for anybody presenting, teaching art, classes, workshops, any of those kinds of things. The theater school. Yeah. If you're teaching a watercoloring class to the community or in the schools, any class that you're teaching now is required to collect tax for those services and then report and pay those taxes to the state. It is a state tax.
What a weird thing for the state to target. I mean,
I think they tried to target everything.
People just trying to do something good for the kids in the community and get targeted with taxes. And I'm not an anti-tax person, but
we need to support our programs and
you're
roads and all of that. But to do it on this, it seems a real bother for. I would not imagine that much, especially when you're paying somebody to be an auditor or accountant, to keep track of it. Yeah, it's who knows.
These are not people that are. They don't have accountants for this stuff they do. They do it a little bit on the side here. Some of them only do it because of the Arts and Schools program. They wouldn't be doing this stuff otherwise. And to require the amount of paperwork that goes along with it is
silly.
Seems a little unnecessary.
It doesn't require it to be on performances. So, like, we're going to have the Heartbeat drummers. I think are going to go to Loon Lake soon. And they don't have to do it because they're a performance.
Right.
The theater doesn't have to pay it for the performances.
For the tickets.
On the tickets, on the performances, but for
the
the classes, they
have
do.
to pay it on the tuition. And then we have to report it, and then we have to turn it over, and we have to keep it separate, money.
I think this is the state tax enacted October 1st, 2025.
Yeah.
ESSB 5814. That's Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo 5814. Making many live presentations, including seminars, workshops, and courses subject to resale sales and retailing B&O tax.
Yes.
And it applies to in-person and interactive online. So people that were doing Zoom classes and things like that, they're also now affected by this.
Yep.
I know that developers are affected by it. They weren't individually taxed on their code, but now if they release a product to like the Apple Store or something, now that is taxed. Teaching the live classes now is taxed. So
anywhere where there's an exchange for services, that's how it is.
So let's end on a more positive note.
Yeah.
I know that the Arts Guild in the past has offered scholarships. Can you tell us some things about that?
Yeah, so we have several programs. We have our Arts and School program that pays artists to go into the classrooms, and for that, teachers can just look at our roster that is on the website and pick a class, pick an artist that they were interested in working with, contact them, kind of get an idea, send us a proposal so that we can make sure we have funds to fund that. And then it's usually a go.
Yeah, they figure out their scheduling.
And then they can schedule and do those classes. We've done things like Tom McLean taught violin over at the Quartzsite Learning Center. We just did a event up at Summit Valley. Suzanne did poetry and Gina did painting. And I've done some recycled paperwork and things. And we have a variety of other artists who are excited to get into doing some painting and things like that. We also have our rainbow grants, and those are available to students who want to take extracurricular classes. We often fund some for the Stage Time Theater School, but those are available if you want to take piano lessons or dance classes.
Or for teachers who decide, they want to purchase ukuleles for their music class, or we've provided instruments because they added a band program at Valley. So we've contributed to that through our Rainbow Fund mini grant program.
Nice. So we've been talking a little bit in the last few weeks about a new one that you've got, scholarships for returning adults. That was very interesting to me, returning to college.
Yeah, so we have a scholarship program that has typically been for high school seniors and who are pursuing the arts in some form when they go on to college. And it was just a couple years ago, after I retired from teaching art, that all art teachers and music teachers have to be certified teachers now. It didn't used to have to be that. And so they're having to go back to school to get their teaching certificates. And so we decided to widen it and include adults in that program that are returning to school for art education.
Yeah, it was Cindy Sergio's idea. She thought of it as we were in a meeting.
Yeah.
And we all were, light bulb, of course.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like actual full-time teachers in schools.
Yeah.
How does that affect the people that are already teaching art classes that don't have those degrees?
They have to get them.
They have to get them. And usually Valley, I know because Valley had both their music teacher and their art teacher who took place, Bryn Smith, after me, were not certified teachers. So they've both gone back to school, and it's been a provisional thing with the district. As long as they are pursuing their education,
so
they are continuing to teach.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. They're allowed to keep their jobs.
Yes.
Because that is a 2-year degree to get your teaching certificate. Yeah.
And we supported Bryn both years in her return to school, and has doing her student teaching this spring.
Nice.
And is completing that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's been really nice to hear from people. I know one of our high school graduates who received a scholarship a couple years ago, her mother told me how thankful they still were that the Arts Guild provided these funds to her, because it made it so that her first year she didn't have to have a job. She could focus just on her certificate program, and that money made that possible. And then we also received a letter that we reread recently at our annual meeting from a woman who had received a Rainbow Fund mini grant for her piano lessons. She took lessons from Sarah Cochran, and she has since, as an adult, become a piano teacher. Which has helped her family, and she felt and expressed that, she was reaching out into the community in this very, very small town in Minnesota, teaching piano, so spreading the arts.
Very cool.
Nice.
In action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So we have a message here really quick from our very own Craig McQuain. He says, "Good morning, Chuck, Sharon, Paula, and Gail, and Suzanne. Just a reminder, they have a concert going on in Colville on Friday evening. That's Two Stones, One Bird, February 27th at the Crossroads in Colville. The music starts at 6 p.m. and will fill the hall until 9 p.m. It's a free community concert made possible by Colville Together, sponsored by the Vincent Fund.
Nice.
So food and beverages will be available for purchase by Fired Up Brewing, and they look forward to the familiar smiles and dancing figures of the community."
Awesome.
All right, that's awesome. So Two Stones, One Bird, Friday night at Crossroads in Colville.
Yeah. Up in Colville. Nice.
Perfect. And a reminder that we have Marvin O'Hearn joining us Friday morning for the KCHW Morning Show. Marvin O'Hearn, of course, is with the Kettle Falls American Legion, the Veterans Pride Band.
The guitar.
Yeah, and is a
Program,
teacher of the Guitars for Vets program. Which, speaking of Sharon the Arts, is teaching veterans, giving veterans free guitar lessons and a free guitar as therapy for PTSD.
That's
which
an
I think
awesome
is beautiful.
program. Awesome.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. I wish my dad would have had stuff like that growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always had an old dusty guitar, and
it's around here.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
It was the old dusty guitar we grew up
It
with
lives
in my
here.
closet. Yeah.
Yeah, it lives here. That's cool.
It's a big fat. It's not what the Ovation is the name of the guitar that have the round back. This is an Applause.
Interesting.
Which is I believe was their student model that they made in the 70s.
Cool.
Yeah. The big, extra wide, fat body.
Oh, how fun.
Really bassy. Actually, sounds great.
Well, have we left out anything that you'd want to tell us? We're almost through for the day.
I think we're good. I think that's it.
We've
Just
covered
come and
quite a
enjoy
bit.
the show. Mystique
Yes.
Hotel.
Yeah, and tell your friends and family members, it's free.
And you do things all year long. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you wanted to join or be part of the Arts Guild,
Yeah.
tell us when do we come for a meeting, or when can you be part of that, or who do we contact?
Our meetings are the third Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
At the Center of the Arts at 5:30.
Okay.
And everybody is welcome anytime to come to our meetings.
And you've had people just show up.
And we have people just show up. Yeah.
Perfect.
And, usually people come and they'll sit in for a few meetings, and then they'll find something that they love to do and a passion for, and become the head of a committee before you know it.
Yeah.
So,
And one thing, recently we had a couple of women from the library come to our meetings. And so there is one other event that I want to plug right now, and that is the Washington State Poet Laureate is coming here.
Yes.
On May 8th. And the library is collaborating with us on that, which is great. And his name is Derek Sheffield, and he is as much a naturalist as he is a poet. But he teaches English classes at, I can't remember the name of the college in the central portion of the state near Yakima. But anyway, wonderful poet, interesting man. And he's going to do a workshop with students at the high school during the day. And then that evening of May 8th, he'll be at the library doing a reading and workshop. I think we're starting at 6 o'clock there at the library, May 8th. We're real excited about this, and I'm glad he's
Perfect.
coming.
Because I know we
that's
talked about that before.
awesome.
I don't remember if that was you or the library I talked with about that. Yeah, I'd love to try to get him on the radio.
Yes,
if there's
and
time.
I'm going to try and see if we can fit it in during that day. His schedule's fairly tight, but I'll find out what time he's coming in, because the class that he's doing at the high school isn't till 5th period. So yeah, I will try and get him.
Come in the morning.
Yeah, he might be able to come in the morning.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would be fantastic. And of course, you guys are welcome to come in and join him.
Yeah. Okay.
Love having you guys on the air. So thank you guys so much. So again, remind us the 27th, 28th, and the 1st. Tell us the times again.
Noon to 5 on Friday and Saturday, and noon to 3 on Sunday. So takedown is at 3. So
Perfect. And
Yeah.
anyone wanting to submit art can show up at the Casino Hotel Thursday afternoon, right? Thursday
Yes.
between noon and 5.
Yes. And you can go on the website. There's some paperwork there if you want to fill it out ahead of time, but you can also fill out the paperwork on site.
Outstanding.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Beautiful.
Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, that just about does it for our show today. I want to thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank
I want
you.
to thank you guys out there for listening. Paula, Miss Sharon, thank you guys. You've been listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. And you can stay tuned right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for I don't have it written down in front of me. It's Craig's new show. I do believe it is called the oh, come on, Craig, help me out here. That
Give him a
is
couple minutes. There's a lag.
Right.
And I also want
Northern Beat, the Northern Beat from 6 to 8 p.m. with Craig
All right,
McQuain.
awesome.
There we go.
And then from 8 to 10 p.m. is Dirt Road Blues with very own Dirt Road Doug McQuain live in the studio. Then from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., we have Planetary Radio, Sea Change Radio, Echo Shock, Total, and Earth Date.
Awesome.
So you can stay tuned for that. You know how I remembered it was Northern Beat?
How?
Because it reminds me of one of those like Teen Beat magazines. and I did a
And
little
that's what you
cover.
think of with Craig.
Right? I haven't published it or anything, but I made a little cover and sent it, just a little quick little art piece with Craig. With
fun.
Craig as the picture of it, and it said Northern Beat Magazine.
Yeah.
And it had like, what was it? Something like out like boony fashion tips,
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
Fun.
but
Gonna
haven't
whack
published
you
it.
with the wax stick. It's the wax stick.
I know I need the wax stick. I'm talking
Speaking
too
of
much.
Craig does say thank you for all the work that you guys do, and I wanted to echo that.
Oh,
Thank you for the
that's
Arts
sweet.
Guild for all of the things that you do here in the community,
Absolutely.
and it really makes
Thank
a
you.
difference, and you're making a difference in kids' lives and the community's lives. So thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
It's our
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
We're committed.
So now
We should be committed. I want to be.
Yes, we will be at some point.
And you're sustained.
Yes. we're really
Yes.
working on that too,
Yeah.
beyond ourselves, because many of us are getting up there in years,
Yeah.
and we want it to continue. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. This has been your KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.